Welcome everybody, I hope you're doing alright, and this is 10 tips for beginners for No Man's Sky. Opening our list, we have a handy little glitch that will allow us to move around a little faster on the planets. So all you need to do is to start sprinting and then at the same time click your right button to activate the melee attack and your X button to activate your jetpack. That will make you move a lot faster than normal. At the beginning, when you don't have yet upgrades to your exosuit that protect you from extreme conditions, you may find it difficult to mine different minerals on such planets. So the easy way to do it is simply to carve a hole in a mineral deposit and crawl inside it. Your exosuit will stabilize and you will be able to mine the minerals from inside out. And this way you will avoid dying from extreme conditions, and simply when the mineral is depleted you can safely return to your ship.
Extreme night radiation detected.
Space pirates are usually not much of a problem when you meet them in a group 2 or 3 ships, but when you get jumped by 5 or more you may find yourself in a tough spot. So when you see that you don't have enough iron or titanium to recharge your shield and you feel like the battle is already lost, it's best to transfer all your valuables and all your valuable minerals back to your exosuit, because when you die, all the cargo on your ship is lost, but everything you have on your exosuit is actually still there. When you first come across a planet with underwater structures, you may notice that you don't always have enough oxygen to make a dive for it. So you can use a jetpack to help you with that. Simply position yourself on the surface of the water and above the facility you want to make a dive for, and simply elevate with your jetpack as high as you can. Then when your jetpack is depleted, you will simply fall into the water, but the impact will be so hard that you will simply dive faster. This will save you a lot of oxygen to make yourself able to explore on the bottom of the sea or a lake. If you would like to get a new ship, you don't necessarily always have to buy one. There are plenty of them scattered along the planets, and this is the easy way to get them. First of all, you need to locate a signal scanner and activate it. When you do, select the transmission option, and that will reveal a position of a transmission tower. When you arrive at your destination, simply look for the main terminal of the station and activate it. You will be presented with a mathematical riddle based on a sequence of numbers, so simply select the correct one and the position of the distress signal will be revealed to you. Then simply follow the marker and you will be able to reach the crashed ship. I strongly advise you to attach a plasma launcher to your multi-tool as soon as you have a possibility to create one, not only because it's a quite powerful weapon, but can also help you getting in and out of underground caves. And finally, it will make dealing with close reinforced doors so much easier. In the beginning, it's very important to remember about uploading our discoveries, as they are a very easy source of income. Of course, uploading systems, planets, waypoints and creatures one by one can only earn you so much, but when you manage to discover all species on the particular planet, you can get a nice little bonus. It is really not worth mining until your multi-tool is overheated. You will lose quite a lot of time like this in the long run. Instead of that, simply watch your heat bar, and when it starts blinking red, just stop mining for a split second and then it will automatically drop to 0 and you can start mining all over again. It's a similar case with mining asteroids in space. Instead of using a continuous beam from your spaceship, it's always better to use short bursts to mine asteroids. If you are not sure on how to upgrade your equipment, meaning extend the number of free slots, here are a few hints on how to do it. When it comes to the exosuit, the only way to extend the number of slots is to locate one of those rescue capsules, or so I call them, and basically approach it. Inside you will find a 1 slot upgrade and it will be 10,000 units. So when you buy it, every other one that you get will be 10,000 more. You can get a new multi-tool in 3 different ways. The first one is to approach a case hanging on the wall of some stations and basically to buy a gun that's inside. There is also a possibility of receiving a new multi-tool from an alien or by interacting with the monolith and selecting the correct answer. Sometimes during the course of those conversations you may feel like you need to exchange your current multi-tool for a new one, but don't worry, it will always first get into the compare mode and will double check with you if you really want to exchange it. As for getting some additional slots in our spaceship, there is only one way to do it, is to get a new one. So basically there are 2 ways to do it. The one I showed you is searching for crashed ships, and the other one I think you already know is to simply buy one. So my last tip is not really for beginners, but for people who are still considering buying this game and starting to play it. Because really, this production didn't live up to the hype it created, and you should really know that it is a game without general purpose and it gets boring really fast. Of course, it's a beautiful game, it's really, you know, it's really pleasing for the eye, but that's about it basically, because if you don't have a soul of a true explorer that likes to wander around the wastelands and enjoying the possibility for nothing to be there for long hours, then maybe it's a game for you. But if you expect some excitement or some new things from time to time, I think you need to give it a pass. Okay guys, so I think that's enough with the tips. I hope you really liked the video and I hope that at least some of you can benefit from the information I just gave you. Please hit that subscribe button, don't be afraid to give that thumbs up to the video, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers!